The CLUEFINDERS CLUB, The Case of the Rainy Day Thief by T Seth. Narrated by Erica Hazelton. It was the day of the Upton School's Best Story competition. Clara had been excited for weeks, more excited than if it were Christmas. "If you don't calm down, you'll explode," said her friend Chris. "It's just a story competition." "I know, but I really want to win it," said Clara. "I love reading and I love writing. It would mean so much if I could win the trophy." "You'll win by a mile," said her other friend Beatrix. "Everyone knows that your stories are the best. The one you wrote about the runaway train was my favorite." "Mine too," said Ben. Together, the four of them were the closest group of friends at the school. They even had their own club, the CLUEFINDERS CLUB, where they would play detective and solve any mystery that arose. Clara's stories often revolved around their crime-fighting adventures. "You should write about what you know," Clara told them once. "That's a good tip for any writer. That way all your stories will feel totally real." That morning they walked to school together. They lived close to the school, and it was not a long walk. But unfortunately that day it was raining very hard. It was like the sky was a giant bucket, and someone had tipped water all over them. Ben was a sporty type and often got caught in the rain, so he didn't mind. But Clara spent most of her time indoors reading and hated to get wet. "Let's run," she begged. And the four friends ran the last few streets until they were safely in school. They arrived wet and out of breath, but happy. Their teacher, Mister Faraday, took the register. He was disappointed to see that there were only 8 students in class that day. "What's going on here? Does a little bit of rain frighten people off?" "Sir, the TV said that there might be a very bad storm later on," said Chris, who always watched the news on TV to find out what was happening in the world. Maybe the parents were frightened. Mister Faraday harumphed, which was a special noise he made when he didn't agree with something. He took off his glasses to clean them with a little cloth. "People in this country are so scared of a little weather. Back when I was at school, we'd walk 20 miles in snow up to our armpits and had to warm ourselves with coals taken from the fire and put in our pockets." Chris harumphed, and the other students laughed. They knew better than to take Mister Faraday's stories too seriously. Even Mister Faraday chuckled. "Okay, that was a good example of some fiction, which reminds me of today's competition."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?